What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Crypto Airborne in the house, dropping you guys the latest and greatest cryptocurrency news and updates. Today is October 25th, 2022. In today's video, we'll be doing a crypto market overview. I got some Bitcoin news for you and a couple other things I think you'll find interesting. Again, stick around and I'll tell you all about it. All right, everyone. Hopefully you guys are all having a great day today. I sure am. Again, you know the drill. Smash that thumbs up button on your way in. Consider subscribing if you aren't subscribed. And turn on those bell notifications so you get notified as soon as I upload a video. It's the easiest thing that you guys can do to help support my channel. I'm back. I know it's been a little bit, but working my job so many hours, I finally got a day off. So it was really good to have a nice fresh of breath air. You know, I went out to eat, hung out with the family, and tried to catch up with crypto. I haven't had much time to be keeping up with what's going on, but it looks like today was a really good day. So that's a positive thing to see. But why? Why are we green today? I'll get into that here in a second. So let's just jump right into it right now. Again, so the market is doing really good today. We're up about 4.52% the last 24 hours. Let me just give it a quick refresh. Well, it's a little glitchy right there. That's kind of funny. But yeah, Bitcoin's doing good. We're up 4.2% at $20,118. We got Ethereum's up almost 10%, sitting at $1,468. We got XRP's up. Cardano's doing really well, up about 11.35%, currently at 40 cents. It's good to see. Let's see what the top gainers were today. If this reloads here, of course, we have Toncoin up about 32.38%, sitting at $1.92. Gods Unchained's up about 18%. Optimism up 15.2%. And Rari Governance Token up about 13.93%, sitting at $1.40. We did have some losers today. We had Tone, T-Food. Haven't heard of that one, but it's down about 7.6%. Aptos, another one I haven't heard of, down about 6.86%, sitting at $8.71. And Ribbon Finance, down about 6.85%, sitting at 36 cents. Again, today is October 25th. Let's take a look at some of the holidays. World Pasta Day. Love my pasta and love my carbs. It's got them. Looks like it had a lot of shares. We have International Artist Day. Notorious Chucky, the Notorious Killer Doll Day. That's pretty crazy. I didn't know they actually had a day for Chucky, but I guess October 25th is the day. National Danielle Day. Interesting that they show a dude there, but shout out to the Danielles out there. National Greasy Foods Day. What else do we got? National I Care About You Day and Sourest Day. It's time for sensation overload that will make your mouth explode. And I instantly think of Sour Patch Kids when I see that. So there you guys have it for your October 25th holidays. Crypto bubbles for you visual people out there. Top 100, we got a sea of green. That's good to see. Again, Toncoin, which I just previously mentioned, up about 31.8%. If you guys know what that is, let me know down below. But yeah, it's doing pretty good. Cardano up about 11.3%. Again, everything's up. Take a look at my favorites. Sea of green, love seeing it, except for Elrond. Elrond's the only one down, about 3.4%. That's pretty unfortunate. Dogecoin up 6.6%. ETH's up 9.7%. VGX token. Still waiting to hear what the final results of this whole Chapter 11 is going to be, but sitting at 40 cents right there. Total crypto market cap is doing pretty good. I have the charts up here looking like right about $930 billion. So we have been in this channel since we peaked out around Sunday, August 14th. But we've been in this downtrend. We got the heart line and this lower support line right here. But again, looking at the 4-hour chart right here, we have busted out of it, which is good to see. We are definitely overbought there on the RSI, and on the MACD, our momentum, it's kind of neutral. It's still green, so that's good to see. But again, man, we haven't seen these levels at least since around the 15th of September. But again, I'm still not really getting bullish on the whole entire crypto market until we hit this trend line right here. I'm going to zoom out a little bit, and that's from our top that we had back in the middle of November of 2021. This is a big trend line, so again, I'm not even going to start looking at being bullish again for at least the total crypto market cap until we're back up at about 1.12 trillion, and we hopefully can break that line, which we did a little bit back around the 29th of March. We went above this trend line, but again, it's good to see we're out of this mini little downward trend that we have, to see that we're above this which is good. But again, not looking bullish in the crypto market cap until we're about that 1.2 trillion mark. DXY. So this is one of the reasons why I think we are doing so well today, and it's because the US dollar currency index is down. Whenever it is down, the total crypto market and the traditional stock markets are up, and vice versa. So again, this is looking at the daily. The last couple of days we have been down, so the traditional markets and crypto markets have been up. I still have that Elliott wave pattern 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 where we potentially have peaked out here around that 26 September time frame. But again, we were far away from the Ichimoku cloud here, so again, have the DXY to cool off a little bit. I'm not too surprised, but hopefully we are in this corrective ABC downtrend and that Elliott wave pattern that we have going on, and you know, we just need a nice break because we've been in such a downtrend since the middle of November of 2021 in the whole crypto market. So just keep an eye on that one. Bitcoin right now, we did have a rising wedge, which obviously is historically bearish, which I said Bitcoin, but this is Bitcoin dominance. So Bitcoin dominance, we have broken out of this rising wedge right here. So again, respect the TA. We kept going along this pattern, bouncing in and out of the support and resistance trend lines here. We did make a breakdown to the downside, currently looking at about 41.5% for Bitcoin dominance. We are definitely oversold as well, looks like on the RSI, and our MACD momentum is still in the negative. All right, so actually now looking at Bitcoin, we're at about 20,137. We are far away from that Ichimoku clouds. At least this is the daily, so I'm not surprised that we're trying to make a push through this cloud here. It's real thick. We did have a descending triangle, which is historically bearish kind of going on right here, but it looks like we did the opposite. We actually kind of broke out of it. And it's good to see that this horizontal red line right here, this is the Bitcoin high of 2017 bull run right here. So that's been a pretty good support and resistance, but looks like we're above that here in the daily, which is good to see. And again, there's this massive trend line that we had going back to around the 11th of November of 2021, where we did have Bitcoin's all-time high. This has been a pretty good support and resistance for Bitcoin historically looking at the charts. We did break above it for a little bit back in the 22nd of March, but then we ended up falling back below it. But again, this is pretty bullish right now. We're above it right now the last couple of days for Bitcoin. It's very good to see. And then also we have this support line here. If you go back all the way to the bear market low of 2018, this has been a pretty good support line for Bitcoin. Obviously, we broke through it for the COVID crash. And again, right here, just zooming in a little bit, we haven't quite touched it. But again, I'm keeping my eye on these two trend lines that obviously this support line back in 2018 that we had for that bear market low, and this other trend line as a resistance for the Bitcoin all-time high we had back in November of 2021. But look at, we're starting to come back up a little bit, which is good to see again. Like we haven't seen that since around the 24th of March. Could it be a fake out? Potentially, like we saw here. Sure, but hey, this is a good thing for the crypto markets right now. All right, so going back to some technical analysis, at least on the 1 hour chart, we have had 9 green 1 hour Bitcoin candles in a row, and that hasn't happened in the last 2 years ever. So that is good to see. October, historically, October has been very bullish for Bitcoin. It's always been green. It's kind of been lagging this month, but now we have 5-6 days left in October. So maybe we'll start seeing a nice little uptrend, uptick to close out the month. All right, some more Bitcoin news. This is from Michael Saylor. He put out a tweet, and CashApp did as well, that the mobile payments app CashApp is now supporting Bitcoin transactions on Layer 1, Bitcoin, Layer 2, Lightning, and Layer 3, Cashtag. Others will follow. So this is good to see coming from CashApp that they now support the Bitcoin transactions on Layer 1, 2, and 3. Just more good news for Bitcoin and crypto mass adoption. If it starts on CashApp, who knows, other companies might follow. Crypto Fear and Greed Index. I'm not surprised that we did jump up about 13 points from yesterday. We've been in extreme fear for a while, but we're now back in fear with the markets looking pretty green today, so that's a very bullish sign. Again, famous Warren Buffett quote, be fearful when others are greedy and greedy when others are fearful. A lot of people like to trade on the Fear and Greed Index, not financial advice. And since we did jump up a lot today, me personally, I didn't buy anything, but wouldn't help to take a little bit of profit today, because when things go up real fast, they always come back down and cool off a little bit. So again, keep an eye on that. It's good to see that we're back in fear. Going on to the traditional markets. The markets closed out green today, obviously. DXY is down. Traditional markets were up. And also, we had a lot of earnings going on today. Looks like Alphabet missed on their earnings. YouTube shrinking, and they're cutting the headcount growth of YouTube in half in Q4. That's pretty crazy to see. Looking at the pre-market, though, looks like the futures are down a little bit for tomorrow. Again, going back to earnings, tomorrow, some of the big earnings that we have is Meta, Facebook, some other ones. Yesterday, or actually earlier today, we had Microsoft and Alphabet, which both did not hit. And I'm not sure on UPS and 3M and Raytheon how they did, but really didn't really affect the market. But the big ones that we have coming on will be after close on Thursday, which will be Apple, Amazon, and Intel. So just kind of seeing how the world markets are. As you know, they are the biggest companies in the world, just to see how our e-commerce is, tech, and all that type of stuff. So it'll be a pretty big day on Thursday for earnings. Probably is going to, move the markets a little bit. So just keep an eye on that one. Again, Microsoft, they did slip despite on earnings beat. Company's core cloud product grew at a slower rate than projected. So it looks like their fiscal first quarter earnings were $17.56 billion or $2.35 earnings per share, down from their $2.71 a share a year ago. So again, looks like Microsoft did not have great earnings that last quarter. And then jumping into Alphabet and Google, like I previously mentioned back on the previous page, they're down about 29% because of their earnings. They're going to cut the YouTube staff in half, it looks like, which is crazy. UPS was down, Visa's down, Coca-Cola down a little bit. And it looks like the only green companies that we had was Halliburton, which I've heard of, about 45%, and Enphase, up about 37%. So those are your guys' earnings today. Again, this has been a pretty big week for company shares and earnings and all that type of stuff. And last but not least, a little fun thing just to end on the day. But here's a look back at how Bitcoin has reacted to the McDonald's McRib when it launches. They just announced it again yesterday, which is pretty crazy. And they have a little chart of Bitcoin here. You can see kind of back here in 2017 when they announced it, we had a nice little uptrend. And then again, we had the last little uptrend before we had the 2017 high, right when they announced the McRib. And then, hey, they announced it right here. Again, right before the bear market low, so they announced that we had a big dip. And then again, they announced it here on December 2nd, 2020, before we had our massive run-up in 2021 here. And then again, just most recently, I guess it was yesterday, they announced the McRib's coming back on October 31st, but this is its farewell tour. So if you guys are McRib fans, I personally am not. I haven't been to McDonald's in years and years and years. I can't even remember last time just because it's so bad for you. But that's kind of funny and how it correlates with Bitcoin price that we're either going to have a nice move to the upside or maybe potentially the downside right here. What do you guys think? I don't know. Let me know down below. But that's going to do it. Nice, short, and sweet video for you guys. Just a little over 10 minutes right now. If you guys want to go follow me on TikTok, feel free to do so at Crypto Airborne. Go give me a follow on Instagram at Crypto Airborne. And last but not least, go give me a follow on Twitter at Crypto_Airborne, where I am the most active, where I do my latest and greatest updates. But again, like I said, I've been so busy with work. Don't really have a schedule right now. I'm kind of working every day, long hours, and knocking out those steps. I've been posting a lot of the SweatCoin. If you guys are interested in that, check the link down below. I think I do have a referral where you get 5 SweatCoin. However, the SweatCoin, I do believe, is not, they don't have the active wallet yet, but it's another one of those move to earn, always earning crypto. I've been crushing it lately. So again, if you guys are interested, maybe I'll hold a competition or something, check out the link below and sign up. It's kind of a get you moving, get you fit, and kind of have a little fun competition between your friends. But that's going to do it for me, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of your night, and I'll try to keep posting as much as I can when I have the time. That's going to do it, everybody. Crypto Airborne, out.